Hello, I'm Wang Xinyue. I'm from Xi'an, Shanxi Province, China. I'm Han Chinese. I have been thinking about what kind of individual I am, and I often wonder if I had been born in China or Shanxi Province, would I still be me? The answer is obvious. I will no longer be myself. Landman prophesied that humans are the extension of culture. We are the creators of culture, and we are both cultures. So, in other words, when the Chinese culture flow in through my body is lost, I will be another person, not even a human being. I was born in rural area of Xi'an named Sanguo village. There is a saying in China that goes, Yu, the great culture leader flows 3 times but didn't enter his home. This means that Yu, the great, who was responsible for culturally the flows, passed by his home 3 times but didn't enter. Our village is actually a huge family, and all of us have the surname Wang. Adhering to separate of Yu, the great in culturally flows, our ancestral teachings have inspired us to become people who sacrifice our small homes for the greater good. So, in my growth process, I often have the courage to take responsibility and take the initiative to step forward faced with difficulties. But when I was a kindergarten, the responsibility I took on proactively put a lot of pressure on me. Even though I was just a 5 years old child. I asked my grandmother, Grandma, is what our ancestors told us really right? My grandmother said I was rebellious. I won't get answer from her, so I chose to continue asking my mother. My mother asked me to help her go to Highlight's cabin in the house and take out the winter blanket, which has just entered summer. Although I was puzzled, I was still planning to move the chair, but my mother told me, Baby, you can't use any tools. I told my mother, This is simply impossible, and why do we have to take out the winter blanket in the summer? My mother smiled and said to me, It's difficult for people to touch things beyond their abilities, and the same people don't need to touch things beyond their responsibilities. So, as a disciplinary community member, I don't need to help the labor community manage the class. Later, I come to Guangdong to live with my parents, and the dietary habits of Guangdong people were very different from those my hometown. Shanxi people mainly eat noodles as their staple food and enjoying salty food, and many people in Guangdong mainly eat rice as their staple food and enjoying sweet foods. Culture is adaptive. My parents and I started trying to integrate into the culture of Guangdong. There is a culture in Guangdong called morning tea. Cantors will order some dim sum with friends from 6 o'clock in the morning. make a pot of tea and chat from morning to night. Even if this culture is called morning tea, it can be experienced all day long. If you want, you can also call this culture lunch tea and evening tea. The premise is that if you are not afraid of being guarded out in Guangdong. So, join me more than 10 years living in Guangdong. 2/3 of my stomach become Guangdong, and the other 1/3 of my stomach still belong to my hometown. My past experience have made me who I am now. At home, I will never display the words of my elders. In my daily life and studies, I often lead the section of my class and grow up as a leader. Growing up in different regions has made me very good at dealing with different people. Because when I first arrived Guangdong, I spent most of my time keeping silent and observing everyone carefully. In the process of growing up, I also have excellent self-emotions regulation ability. I'm very satisfied with my current self. I will still be on the pace to becoming a better version of myself. Thank you.